Hey y'all, I'm Lena Bond and welcome back into Quick Hitters, the fastest 3 minutes in sports right here on Chat Sports. Let's go ahead and dive into the latest college football news and rumors. A lot went down over the weekend, so let's get you all caught up. And we'll start things off with an update on the University of Maryland's football program and their investigation. Now, over the weekend, ESPN.com reported allegations of a toxic coaching culture at the University of Maryland under head coach DJ Durkin and the head of strength and conditioning, Rick Court. Now, after the report surfaced, Durkin, along with 2 other Maryland staff members, were placed on administrative leave while the university investigated the allegations. This toxic culture was highlighted back in June when 19-year-old Jordan McNair passed away after a football-related workout at the University of Maryland. And just today, Maryland held a press conference to apologize to McNair's family and to state that they take full blame for the young man's untimely death. In addition, the university announced they will do a, quote, thorough review of the circumstances of his death, as well as launch an investigation into the football program's culture as a whole. In light of the events, Maryland also announced it has parted ways with head of strength and conditioning, Rick Court. Now, no decision will be made on the status of head coach DJ Durkin until a final report is released in mid-September. From one coaching investigation to another, it's out of the frying pan and into the fire for Ohio State and former assistant Zach Smith, as reports have surfaced that Smith never informed Urban Meyer of his drunk driving arrest back in 2013. A spokesperson for the university said Ohio State is currently looking into this 2013 arrest. Furthermore, the panel investigating the allegations made by Courtney Smith said it expects to complete its review by Sunday. At that point, it will deliver its findings to Ohio State's president and the board of trustees to determine whether any further action, such as letting Urban Meyer go, is needed. Now, over in Gainesville, it has been announced that Florida wide receiver Van Jefferson, who transferred from Ole Miss in January, will be eligible for the 2018 season after receiving a waiver from the SEC. Now, Jefferson needed the waiver to avoid sitting out the season per NCAA transfer rules. The 6'2", 192-pound junior recorded 91 receptions for 99 yards, 4 touchdowns at Ole Miss during the past 2 years after redshirting in 2015. Jefferson joins a receiving corps that includes Tyree Cleveland, who led Florida with just 410 receiving yards in 2017. Staying in the SEC, nobody has emerged as a front-runner in Tennessee's quarterback competition, according to head coach Jeremy Pruitt. Incumbent starter Jared Guarantano is attempting to hold off challenges from the Stanford graduate transfer Keller Chris, sophomore Will McBride, and freshman JT Shrout. Now, Tennessee is set to open the season on September 1st against West Virginia at Charlotte, North Carolina. The Bulls are trying to bounce back from a season in which they went 4-8, set a school record for losses, and went winless in the SEC competition. But I want to know from you guys, who do you think will win the SEC in 2018? There are a lot of options up on the board for you. Obviously, Alabama's a favorite, but do you think Georgia, Auburn, or another team can compete with them? Go ahead and let me know in the reaction section below. All right, continuing on with our college football news and rumors, head coach Jim Harbaugh has announced that he has no front-runner currently for the Michigan quarterback battle. Over the weekend, he said he'd like to figure out the starting quarterback position sooner rather than later, but right now he thinks the battle is just as competitive as any on the Wolverines roster. Harbaugh stated, quote, "None of them have given in, none of them have dropped off, so it rages on." All in all, Ole Miss transfer Shea Patterson is still considered to be the front runner to win this job, but redshirt sophomore Brandon Peters, former 5-star prospect Dylan McCaffrey, and freshman Joe Milton, plus graduate transfer Jeff George Jr. have not been ruled out of the competition either. The Wolverines are set to kick off their season on September 1st versus Notre Dame. All right, guys, that was Quick Hitters. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Lena Bond Sports. And until next time, we'll see ya.